Okay guys, so today I'm going to do a really healthy bliss ball recipe. It's going to have peanut butter in it because I love peanut butter, but it's going to be a low carb option as well, high protein. So I'll get straight into it and show you the end result. Okay, so as you can see, these are my ingredients. So I've got coconut flour, some organic cacao powder, pitted dates, bit of peanut butter protein, chia seeds, and I'm actually going to use it's from the Protein Bread Company, really low carb, but I'm going to use this as my mixture, so it's really good. So you'll need scales, measuring cup, something to blend. So I've got a NutriBullet, something to blend the dates once they're soaked in a little bit of hot water, not too much hot water though. And then obviously a mixer. Okay, so first we're going to go with the dates. So we're going to go 30 grams. So you can see, I have to find a small one. There we go, 29. We'll go with that. All right, so what we're then going to do is we're going to pop it into this container here. And you're just going to add enough hot water so that they can just soak and soften for a little while. Okay, so next we're going to go with the bread mix. So you can see it's got a lot of good stuff in it. So we're going to grab that. We're going to make sure that we have at least 200 grams. Okay. We're going to make a fair amount. Alright, so we're now at 200 grams. So we're going to pour it into our mixer. So you want to do all your dry ingredients first. So next what we might do is we'll do this coconut flour. And we're going to do only 30 grams. Okay, so we have 30 grams of the coconut flour. I'm going to add it to the rest. Alright, next I'll go the cacao powder to make it all nice and chocolatey. So what we're doing with that one is 40 grams. Oh my gosh. So it's a little bit under, but as you can see, there's so much in there. It's going to be so chocolatey. Yum. Okay, so we're going to add this in. That's good. Pop that back. Alright, so we've got most of the dry ingredients. We're going to add in the protein powder next, which is 2 scoops. So this is the one I use. It's awesome for baking and it's just, yeah, delicious. I use it in my oats in the morning as well, in my yogurt. Just, yeah, pretty yum. All right, so we're going to use 2 scoops. So quite a lot in there. That's your 2 scoops. So into the mixture. All right, our last dry ingredient is our chia seeds. So 2 tablespoons we're going to pop in. Okay, so I've got my tablespoon here. Let's make sure it's nice and level. I'm going to go 1. And 2. Awesome. Okay, so last thing. That peanut butter, yum. So we're going to pop that in. Hopefully it'll flop in, or I'll have to. Sweet, that's good. All right, so I'm going to mix this up, and about halfway through, I'm going to add in. So we've still got our dates. So they've been soaking. So I'm going to pop them in the NutriBullet. So I'll show you that process, and then I'll show you adding them. Okay, so I've just put some up. As you can see, it just adds a little bit, not too much. You don't want too much sweetness because you've got the peanut butter and all the other amazing flavors in there. So we're going to add this in and we're going to start mixing, and then we're going to roll them into really delicious bliss balls. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it on 1 to begin with. So we're just going to start mixing it around. mixing all those ingredients so they're mixing in, and then just add little bits of water, not too much at a time, till you get a consistency where it's going to stick together. Okay, as you can see, it's a really, really good consistency. All right, so we're going to start making the bliss balls. And I got given this from my friends, which is awesome. It actually helps you make them really easily. So it's the first time I've ever used it. So I think, from what I gather, you put it in here, and you can see the little holes down the bottom. Push it in, and then they come out there. And I assume you just do your portion sizes. And it comes with like a little spatula-y sort of thing here, where I assume, yeah, you cut it. So we'll see how we go. So this recipe should make about 30. So I just have to show you, this thing is amazing, by the way. Tupperware, I believe it is. So if you're into making little bliss balls or anything, because it's got different connections that you can use down the bottom. So even like bars, it does bars. And even tinier ones as well, which I'm not quite sure what you'd use that for, but I'm sure I'll work it out. So how it works is you push down on this, you put the mat at the back, and as you're pushing down, it's pushing this out. So the grid lines is how you do your bliss balls. So I've already done these ones, and you just, yeah, cut where you want, or how many, or how big, I guess. But I wanted to film it and show you because they just look like big long poos. Okay guys, so we ended up making 50 bliss balls, which is more than what I had anticipated, which is good. So they work out to be really, really healthy per ball. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, on the next clip, give you the fats, carbs and proteins, but they are literally 29 calories per ball, which is amazing. Okay, so I've worked it all out on MyFitnessPal. So these are the ingredients. So you've got the bread mix, the peanut butter, the organic cocoa flour, the cacao, peanut butter, some dates, chia seeds, and I added in a little bit of maple flavored syrup. It's the Queen's one, so not too much, but just add that little bit more sweetener. And the water, it was about half a cup for that mixture, but you just slowly add it in as you're mixing it, otherwise it clumps up, and it can be too runny. So now as you come over here, you can see that each ball is 29 calories, 1 gram of fat, and then you have 2 grams of carbs, and your protein, you've got 3 grams of carbs. So that's per ball, so that's pretty good. So I'll leave it there, guys, and if you like the recipe, make it. It's really delicious, especially if you like peanut butter. It's got a decent amount of peanut butter flavor. But yeah, if you like it, leave some comments below, and yeah, like my video. Thanks.